Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Welcome, brothers, to This Week in Wrestling, dudes. I am your host, Foulmouth Bobbitt. Joining me today is the cold bone man himself, Jeremy Baker. How are you, dude?
I'm doing fine, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic, brother.
Yes, I did.
And joining him today is the lovely Tattooed Mistress. How are you, dude?
She is in the kitchen.
I would say a joke, but I don't want to get a pitch out.
I'm making food.
And last but not least is Trickster. How are you, dude?
I'm good, thank you guys. How are you tonight?
I'm doing brother.
You're doing brother. Alright. You're so fucking weird, Bobbitt. So fucking weird. Alright. What's up? Talk to me, Bobbitt. What's going on? What you got?
What did you want to start off with, dude?
Whatever you want to start off with. What do you want to start off with?
What did you want to start off with, brother?
It's with your shit! You start off with something, goddammit!
You start off with something, brother!
Trexter, what do you want to start off with?
Could start off with who WWE's interested in right now.
Who cares? Anyway, moving on. Alright, you want to talk about who WWE's interested in? You know what they're interested in? My balls, your chin. That's what they're interested in. No, who are they interested in? I really don't know. And you got to remember, I have a full-time job, so I try not to pay too much attention to it. I come home. I try to, but sometimes I get sidetracked, and I just can't focus on that kind of stuff. So I rely on you and Bobbitt to find stuff to talk about. I know that sounds condescending, but talk to me. Who are they interested in?
They're interested in Ray Phoenix and Pentagon. We've known that for like a week or maybe a couple weeks, and now they're interested in
a couple of weeks. Just a couple of weeks. I'm pretty sure that they've been interested in them since they've been on Impact Wrestling. Don't you think? I mean, that's when the big interest started. Look, I'm going to say this now. If they come to WWE, they come to WWE. Where are they going to end up? Buried just like the rest of them. What I would find funny is if they do bring over the fucking Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and they do nothing with them. I think that would be fucking hilarious. Because fuck the indies. Personally. I'm not an indie mark. I mean, I'll say it. I'll fucking say it again. I will say it again. All in. And I watched the whole fucking thing. I have watched it. I am not impressed. If I wanted to see fucking high spots, I go to a fucking circus. I'm sick and tired of fucking people saying, what do you mean you don't like fucking indies? It's all, the Young Bucks are nothing but super kicks. That last match was nothing but fucking super kicks. The best match of the night was Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes. It told a story. I didn't like the finish of the match, but it's one of those things. I'm not saying it was a bad show. I'm not a high spot guy. And super kick after 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 super kick does not entertain me. Especially fucking dick druids does not entertain me. Mocking one of the greatest fucking characters to ever grace a wrestling ring is not entertaining to me. And anybody that thought that was funny, you are a sad person. Because it wasn't fucking entertaining. I did not laugh. And you can see I'm pretty pissed about it. Not entertaining to me. If Pentagon Jr. and fucking Ray Phoenix Jr. want to come to fucking WWE, by all means come to WWE, but you're going to be on 205 Live. Deal with it. They're not going to be on the fucking main roster. And they're not going to get pushed anywhere. So, cry me a river. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sick and tired of hearing this. The top news stories of the day is fucking Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. I don't care. I don't. They're good, but they're luchadors. I am not into that shit. What else you got, Trek? I mean, you can debate me if you want. You can disagree with me. I don't care. You can be mad at me for saying what I said. I don't care. I'm not a fan of lucha libre stuff. And nobody got anything? Nobody wants to at me? Nobody wants to disagree with me? I guess I just pissed everybody off. Awesome.
No, you didn't piss me off. I agree with you 100%.
Trexter?
No, I know what you mean. I agree. It's high spots. I thought the Cody Rhodes match was the best one of the whole thing too.
I'm talking about the Ray Phoenix and Penn. I just went off on a tangent. I didn't mean to, but I went there. I'm talking about the Pentagon Jr. Ray Phoenix thing. I mean, I keep hearing that, but aren't they signed under Impact?
Oh. All I'm hearing is that they're signed under Lucha Underground contracts, and those are the ones they're locked into. But
you don't pay attention to fucking Impact, do you?
I don't have the channel because I don't have cable.
Okay, well, they're signed by Impact as well.
Lucha
Underground and Impact have a contractual agreement right now. So they're working together. They aren't fucking going anywhere. That's all I got. That's all I got on that.
Did you want to bring up the Tony Storm thing?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. All right, look. When did you said she'd be back by September 30th?
Yeah, I think I said that on Tuesday. I messaged you that.
They stripped her of the WXW title. Am I correct?
Yeah.
She's signed by WWE now.
Mm-hmm.
We all knew that, right? She's not going to go to the main roster. She's not going to be on NXT. She's going to be in NXT UK. She's going to compete in the Mae Young Classic. She's not winning the NXT UK Women's title. She got hurt in the match, right? In the finals of that match, right?
Yeah.
No, she got hurt on NXT UK in the regular event.
Okay, but didn't she get hurt wrestling for the title?
No,
Okay.
it was the night after.
Well, either fucking goddamn motherfucking way, she got fucking hurt at a fucking event, right?
Yeah.
Goddamn. So she got hurt, and then everybody's like, oh my god, is she gonna be able to finish the Mae Young Classic? When is Evolution?
The end of October 28th.
October.
Did I not call that? They were gonna have her do an injury. It could still be a work, so that she could not win the UK women's title, the NXT UK women's title, and then finish the Mae Young Classic. So that tells you who's in the finals for the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. So, because I know she didn't win the NXT UK title. She did compete for it, but she got beat. Which was, I think they did a injury work there, I think. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure that they did.
Toni Storm's gonna be she's gonna be competing in the Mae Young Classic. So Trexter's dreams of her competing twice in one night are null and void. I know. I keep throwing that out there, Trek, but you're the one that said it. Oh, they might have her do it. They might have her wrestle twice. No, they're not gonna have her wrestle twice. That like I said, I keep reiterating it. It does nothing but bury other talent, and that's not fair to the other talent. Heather, can you bring me my Dr. Pepper?
Yes.
Please. I got a headache. I'm sorry. What do you think about Toni Storm? There, Trexter?
I think, like you said, this it's an angle. She was my pick to win last year's Mae Young Classic, and
boy, you didn't pay attention to the Mae Young Classic, did you?
No, he didn't.
Dude, the shit's predictable. All these matches are predictable. Think about it. Who's the best wrestler coming out of that fucking Mae Young Classic? Last year. Who was the second best? Shayna Baszler was. She was second best coming out of that. She was ranked she was the second. So the way WWE did that, they were going to have those two face off. Who's the best wrestler in the Mae Young Classic this year?
Io Shirai.
Io Shirai is the best wrestler. Who's the second best wrestler coming out of the Mae Young Classic? Toni Storm. The way they had them, Rhea Ripley was not going to fucking win the Mae Young Classic. Is that who it was? Oh, Tegan Nox. Everybody's like, oh, Tegan Nox. No, she wasn't going to beat fucking Io Shirai. Because I think she was in the same bracket. I'm not sure.
I think she was.
I don't think you guys understand how good Io Shirai really is. You realize that she is...
second or third best in the world, isn't she?
She beat Asuka in matches.
Oh.
That's how good this woman is.
Oh.
So, Casey Catanzaro, I think she got beat in the first round.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did.
I think, yeah, she got beat in the first round, I think. Look, Mia Yim is another one of my favorites. WWE is probably gonna be the big signing out of this Mae Young Classic. Toni Storm's already signed. She's gonna be competing for the NXT UK division. But I see them signing Mia Yim coming out of this.
I hope they do.
And they better. If you've ever seen that woman, you watched her in the Mae Young Classic last year, but watching her in Impact, her matches with Rosemary and the competitors over there elevated the women's division over there. In fact, she was the longest running. Like Gail Kim and her had a match or two. I'm telling you, Mia Yim, and she's another one of those that goes up against guys. That can go up against guys. She can throw down with the best of them. So yeah, Tony Storm is out there. Bobbitt. What else is there?
Yes, sir.
What else is there?
There's not really a whole lot left, honestly. I could tell the ratings for All In from Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, why don't you go through that and so I can shit on them?
You got it. Hey, we all get your shit on.
Go ahead.
All right, hang on. Advertisement. Yeah.
Trexter, I want you to give your input as well.
Cool.
Just fucking come on, Bobby.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm going. Jeez. All right. So first one up is the Briscoes versus SCU.
SoCal Uncensored?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
3.75 stars.
I can go with that.
Okay, too. Next is the over-budget Battle Royal.
You can't rate
God.
those. You can't rate those fucking. I don't give a fuck about what Dave Meltzer says. You can't rate those. It's like rating a fucking Royal Rumble. How can you rate a Royal Rumble? It's a match within a match, a match within a match, 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 within a match. You can't fucking. It's chaos. Skip that fucking garbage. I heard Jordan Grace was like the superstar of that.
She eliminated most of them.
She was.
Which
Matt
I
Cross
called
versus-
it. I called it. I said that woman could very, very easily be. If WWE's not looking at her, they're fucking dumb.
Yeah. I'm gonna ball her up.
Next up is Matt Cross versus MJF.
Don't care. What did this one get? Please tell me.
2.75 stars.
I wouldn't have, if I was rating a match, I wouldn't even give it that. Who
I
the
wouldn't
fuck are
either, to be
these?
honest with you.
Who were these two fucking yahoos? One's an Eric Young wannabe, and the other one's a fucking thinks he's fucking EC3.
Next up is the match that Trexter jizzed his pants over. Christopher Daniels and Stephen Amell.
Yeah,
It got 2.75 stars.
I can go with that. What do you think, Trek?
I haven't seen that one yet because my feed went out, but for what I heard, they actually put out a pretty good match.
But was it better? Do you think it would be better than 2.75 stars?
I think that would be about a good rating for it. I don't think it would be better than that.
Okay, because I was about ready to fucking flip my goddamn shit on you. It's a fucking actor. It's the fucking Green Arrow. Of course, fucking Trexter's gonna give it like a 4 fucking star rating. This is fucking what Trexter does. Like I said, I don't rate matches anymore because I think it's fucking stupid. What did you think of the first match that we talked about? The Briscoes and the fucking SoCal Uncensored. What did you think of that match? Did you even watch that match?
I saw a little bit of it, but I thought it was pretty good.
Was it better than the 3.75 it gave?
No.
So you thought it should be lower?
No, I thought it should be about even with that. Maybe a little bit lower, but not,
Make up your fucking mind, man. You're like a fucking politician. You fucking flip-flop. What'd you think of the fucking Battle Royal? Like I said, to me, Battle Royals, I don't give those ratings. They're chaos. They should be chaos. That's what they should be. They should be guys beating the hell out of each other. There shouldn't be a damn rating system on those matches. What did you think of the match?
I thought it was a good match. I don't think that... I agree with you guys. It shouldn't be, you rate that match, because there was so many people in the ring at the same time. It is chaos, but like we said, Jordan... How you pronounce Jordan Grace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the star when she powerbombed Cage. That was nuts.
She's really strong.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
She is a very strong woman. She power lifts and everything, and let me tell you something, people. She's not fat. That's muscle. That's muscle.
She's like Mark Henry.
She's a weightlifter too, isn't she? Isn't that why she's like, yeah, she's a weightlifter. But she's very pretty, and WWE could really use a fucking woman like that, and not limit her. I would say I could probably build a fucking division around her if I wanted to. That's how good this woman can be, because
right away with my
she does. It's all she does is intergender. She wrestles. That's all she does is wrestles men. Yes, she wrestles women, but her thing is wrestling men. So, yeah. What was the next match?
Okay, the women's fatal four-way.
Hold on, the match after the Battle Royal.
Matt Cross versus SJF.
Did you watch this one?
Yeah, I saw that. It was okay. It wasn't anything really great.
So this, and I want to go back to this because I said it. I watched that match. And everybody shits on WWE. They always have their opening matches are always really good, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, the last few that they've had, the opening matches, they get the crowd into it. The crowd, I didn't feel an energy from the crowd that was really worthy of. Everybody talking. The crowd seemed quiet to me.
Same here.
I didn't seem to think that the crowd was into the action, especially with the kickoff match. That was a poorly placed match. That probably could have been a second or a third match. I will say this. I will say that the Stephen Amell Christopher Daniels match probably could have started the night. But that's just me. The match order for this thing was wrong. All wrong.
It was all fucked up.
Yes.
But this is what happens when you have fucking your time issues. This is what happens when you have talent booking matches. I understand why Cody Rhodes wanted to go when he went, but I still would have had him go last so he could produce. And then come out and having his match and then doing his promo that he did. That would have probably been the better finish to this show. But whatever. What was the next match after that? The Stephen Amell match?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was the match? What was the next match, Bobbitt?
I think the one we're on now.
Okay, which one's that?
The women's fatal four-way.
Oh, the women's fatal four-way? Okay.
Yeah. It received a 3.25 stars.
Wow, that's low. Because that was one of the high points for me. That actually was a really good match. The fuck finish, but whatever. No, it's just a compilation of fucking indie stars. That's what it is, Aaron Reed. It has nothing to do with New Japan or Ring of Honor. They're all, and I hate it when people say that New Japan is an indie circuit. It's not. New Japan and Ring of Honor are not indies.
Not by a long shot.
It's the second. New Japan is the third best, second best, along with New Japan or along with Ring of Honor. Because they have a contractual obligation with one another. So they're like one big promotion. What did you think of the women's match, Trexter?
I liked it. I thought it should have been, if Meltzer was to get rated that low, then might as well just throw all his ratings out, because I thought it should have been rated a lot higher than that. And he seems to shit on the women a lot sometimes.
It's fucking Dave Meltzer. Who cares?
Their boobs
Yeah.
weren't big enough for him.
What's next?
The Cody Nick Aldis match.
This was the best match of the night. This should have gone on last, like I said. It's the only one. This is the match that I wanted to see. And I want to talk about this real quick. I really didn't care for the rest of the match. I'll let Bobbitt give his fucking ratings. So I do want to go back to the Nick Aldis Cody match. So Bobbitt, I did watch the main event match. I'm gonna shit all over it because apparently super kicks are fucking the in thing to do. I guess since Shawn Michaels did it, I guess it's the in thing to do. Who cares? I want to talk about that fucking garbage too. Go ahead, Bobbitt.
Okay. It got 4 stars.
I can see that. Probably should have been higher.
Next up, Hangman Page versus Joey Janela.
Okay. Who's fucking
It received 4.25 stars.
Who cares? This is the one with the dick druids and shit, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Moving on.
Next up is the Flip Gordon versus Jay Lethal match for the ROH title.
Okay.
Got 3.25 stars.
Why did it only get 3.25 stars? What was his justification? What was his justification? Does he give justifications, or does he just...
JP, I don't know why he gave it that.
He didn't say why he gave it 3.25 stars. So this
It's
guy,
not-
this is why Dave Meltzer's a fucking twit. He just gives a fucking match a star and doesn't fucking justify it. Fucking cocksucker. What a fucking piece of shit. Going on, moving on.
Okay.
I mean, Trexter, if you want to jump in and... Because I don't care about these matches. Moving on.
I like the fight between Hangman Page and is it Janela? Joey Janela?
Yeah,
Janela.
it just goes to show how much you paid attention. That's not his name, but
Yeah, really.
it's Joey Janela.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I like some of the parts of it. I like when he pulled the Cracker Barrel out of the Cracker Barrel. That was pretty funny and stuff. And it scared the shit out of me when he did the running powerbomb, because I could swear Janela's head hit the other table.
Man, who cares? I'm just being...
Next up is Kenny Omega versus Pentagon.
Oh, I bet this got like fucking 10 stars.
4.5 stars.
Interesting.
Next up, Okada versus Marty Scurll. It got 4.25 stars.
I heard that was a shit match.
It was. It was boring as fuck.
And it's because Okada was in it, I'm sure. I like Okada, but I heard this is what caused the fucking problems with the time issues. This match.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I swear, the Omega Okada match from the Mania, way fucking better.
Who booked it?
I think it was Young Bucks.
Yeah, they're dumb. Because they just fuck themselves. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Next up is the main event. It got 4.5 stars.
Like I said, super kicks. Apparently super kicks are cool. And just doing nothing but super kicks are cool. Because that's all this fucking match was.
And have your time shortened.
Yeah.
12 minutes. But yet when WWE only has a 12-minute match, everybody shits on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Best match of the night was probably Cody and fucking Nick Aldis.
Oh yeah.
I was more impressed with what Cody and Nick Aldis did than anything else. And the women. Women got fucked over again because apparently, like Heather said, their boobs weren't big enough. Whatever. Fuck you, Dave Meltzer, you're an indignant shithead. Nobody in the wrestling world... Ask Bruce Pritchard what he thinks of fucking Dave Meltzer. Eric Bischoff isn't the only one that doesn't fucking like him.
Eric Bischoff has been fucking calling Dave Meltzer out on Twitter all fucking week.
Dave Meltzer's been calling fucking... Eric Bischoff's been calling Dave Meltzer out on a bunch of bullshit lately. Dave Meltzer hasn't fucking responded. Because he's a fucking chicken shit that doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm not saying I do either. I'm just observing as a fan. This guy writes about the shit. And they call him a fucking liar. Him and Brian Satin both. Or Brian Alvarez, excuse me.
Yes.
And Ryan Satin. But I want to go back to this, the Cody Rhodes Nick Aldis match, and I want to thank Drew for bringing this up. I totally forgot I wanted to do this. And the question is, can Cody Rhodes make the NWA World Heavyweight title relevant again? He can, as long as he goes up against competition worthy. And no, not up against fucking Roman Reigns, going up against Kenny Omega, going up against Kazuchika Okada, going up against fucking guys like AJ Styles, Seth Rollins. Look, everybody says, you can sit here and say, well, the NWA World Heavyweight title doesn't mean anything anymore. I'm going to tell you what, it used to. It was more prestigious than the WWF title at one point.
It was big.
It was considered the heavyweight title. They're never going to go back to territories. But WWE has made the Universal title so... What's the word I'm looking for?
Prestigious or...
Not even prestigious. They made the title so bland that it doesn't mean anything. Because it was on Brock Lesnar, who wasn't doing anything with the title for so long. However, I'm going to say this, the very legitimate champion. Brock Lesnar was a legitimate champion. Anybody that doesn't think that, you're a fool. Am I upset with the way that WWE booked Brock Lesnar? Yes, but it's WWE's fault, not Brock Lesnar's. Stop blaming Brock Lesnar. He didn't do it. He signed the agreement. WWE signed the agreement. It falls on WWE as to why fucking Brock Lesnar wasn't showing up or wasn't appearing as often as he did, because that was the agreement that they had. Nothing I can do about it. Can he make it worth? He can. And if he does, WWE, that's when WWE needs to worry, to be honest with you. Because the NWA World Heavyweight title still has that name that it resonates with everybody. Everybody wanted that title up to about 20 years ago. TNA tried to make it valid again, but they couldn't do it because Jeff Jarrett wouldn't fucking give up the title. So he kind of buried the title in itself. Where it is now with who and I'm not taking any. Nick Aldis is one of the better. I'm surprised he's not up there in the PWI 500. The guy is very good. Why WWE's not seeing these people? I don't know. Because Nick Aldis is everything that Vince wants in a superstar. He's muscular. He athletic. He can do it all. But it's all up to Cody Rhodes and what he does with the title. So yeah, I would.
Can I see something?
Yes. Just give me 1 second. So
Okay.
I think he can, but again, it's all depends on what Cody Rhodes can do with the title and who he faces. Go ahead, Bobbitt.
Okay, thanks. But like, if you're sitting in the chat and you don't know what the NWA title is, I started watching wrestling in '95, well after that belt was dead and buried. Even I know how prestigious that belt was. Like, that's how big it was, and I really wish it would go back in that way, because I love that belt. It's so beautiful. And, I want to see it more often.
It's not like it's a big belt, but just a
It's one of those more old-fashioned belts.
Yes, it's a beautiful belt. In fact, WWF used to be part of the National Wrestling Alliance, which is what NWA stands for.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably just watching Aaron, and that's okay. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for news. Trexter, what do you think about as to whether or not Cody Rhodes or Cody can bring prestige back to the NWA World Heavyweight title?
I think he definitely can. It just matters who his opponents are. If he has good opponents, he'll definitely do a very good job of bringing prestige back to that title.
Right. I mean, Nick Aldis was going up against PJ Black, whom many of you know as Justin Gabriel. He wrestled Cody, Tim Storm. I mean, Tim Storm's a little older than me, but he's still in very good shape and can wrestle. He's gone up Colt Cabana. He's gone up against Colt Cabana. You know, I mean, there's more than fucking WWE out there, people. I would look to that. In fact, to be honest with you, I'm going to tell you this now. The IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship is more prestigious than a Universal title.
Mm-hmm.
And if nobody knows what the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title is, it's a cruiserweight title, in a sense. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I have for news. But, I mean, yeah. Nothing really happening. Nothing really happening in WWE that I care to fucking talk about. Because, I mean, it's all about the fucking Shield. I am glad they got fucking buried, though. That shit was fucking hilarious, though. Well, they didn't get buried, but they got the fuck beat out of them. Like I said it on Tuesday. Fuck the Shield. Fuck all three of them. I don't care. Anybody that wants to hate me for it can piss the fuck off. But I know that we have probably the last thing that we're going to have tonight is a roster reveal, right, Bobbitt?
Yeah.
Trexter, before we move on to that, Trexter, do you have anything else?
Just that Daniel Bryan signed a new contract. That's it.
Yeah, and how long is it for, did they say?
They didn't say. They just said he signed a new contract. Is
That
all.
means-
Watch it be for a year and that's it.
Yeah, it's probably not for very long then. But alright. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's probably just to finish off this fucking feud with fucking Miz and then he's gone.
And to let Brie, to watch Brie in the Evolution.
That too. It could just be a couple of match fucking blow off. I don't fucking know. We'll see. But other than that, I don't have anything other than yeah, there's nothing with the women. Becky and Charlotte are having a match not in a Hell in a Cell because it doesn't need it. I think there's only 3 Hell in a Cell matches.
So far, yes.
I don't think they're going to do any more than that.
We hope not. We don't need anyone.
So with that being said, we're going to move on to Bobbitt's favorite part of the day is the roster reveal for... Alright, I'm going to make mention of this. And I do know what I want to talk about. Fucking Shawn Michaels. I don't want to see anybody that, again, I say this again. We don't need to see Shawn Michaels fucking wrestling in a match. Everybody's always saying, and I'm going to throw it out there. I said I wasn't going to fucking talk about it. Aaron Reed. I don't give a fuck about Mick Foley coming back. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Because the guy can't fucking wrestle.
He's coming back just to talk about the 20th anniversary of Hell in a Cell and that's it.
Who cares? Who gives a fuck about Mick's return? I don't give a shit about Shawn Michaels' return either. If he comes back and fucking wrestles, he better give me fucking what he was able to give me a long time ago. I don't give a fuck. These the last 2 matches that The Undertaker's had, I don't give a shit about. They weren't very good. They were 10 minutes of shit. If I want to see The Undertaker, I want to see them guys in a fucking storyline and they're able to fucking go. They're able to fucking compete and be fucking superstars, not just part-timers. Because everybody's always bitching about fucking, well, they don't push Ty Dillinger. Why isn't Ty Dillinger on the fucking show? How come they don't push Ty Dillinger? Because Shawn Michaels. Everybody wants to see fucking Shawn Michaels. Let go of the past. You can't move forward if you don't let go of the fucking past. We talked about it last night on Wrestling Memories. We talked about it on Monday. We talked about it on fucking Tuesday. We talk about it just about every fucking week because WWE seems to think that it's a good idea to bring back these fucking part-timers just to fucking fill slots when they have fucking 70-some fucking people on the fucking main roster that probably could use a little push. Give them a little fucking something. Some of these guys probably feel like Oliver Twist. Can I have some more, please? Come on. Ty Dillinger, probably one of the most over superstars. Yeah, because of his 10 gimmick. It's run its course. I understand that. But, good God, the guy can wrestle. He's shown it. But you continue to fucking use him, even though it's funny, with R-Truth. Look at R-Truth. Look at the fucking match R-Truth had the other fucking night. Holy shit. The guy is damn near 50 fucking years old and can still go. That guy is the 50-year-old I'm talking about. If you can go, go. And he can still go. That's telling me a whole lot. Right there. But I mean, I don't want to see Shawn Michaels wrestling. Not unless he's going to come back and compete. And, compete with everybody. Not just The Undertaker, and not just fucking Triple H, so that they take up spots for these other superstars that Triple H pushed himself. I mean, am I making any sense to anybody? But everybody, it seems oh yeah, I agree, JP, I agree, and then they come back and say, oh, I want to see Shawn Michaels wrestle in a match. Why? Why is it so important for you? Again, I say this again. The WWE Network, if you want to see Shawn Michaels and Undertaker wrestle again, they have it. WWE Network, WrestleMania 27. Isn't that when they had their WrestleMania 25?
There you go.
That's when they had their match. You want to watch that kind of match? Fuck, they had the first Hell in a Cell match. Go watch that. You want to see him in a Hell in a Cell match? There you go. There's your Hell in a Cell match right there. I'm done with the fucking part-time shit. It's getting me disinterested in wrestling. They're rehashing everything that they don't need to. Let it go. I said this the other fucking day. Somebody said, we're going to get the Shawn Michaels thing. Yeah, he's going to come out and he's going to say the exact same thing that he said the last time that they had a fucking end of an era match. And it's pretty close to what he fucking said. Except he just said that The Undertaker was going to lose to Triple H. Go back and watch the fucking promo that he cut on Triple H. And then go and watch what he fucking said last week. It's kind of the same thing. It's just the roles reversed.
And he added in the retirement.
Yes. That's all I have to say. I'm sorry I didn't mean to go on a tangent because I know Bobbitt wants to get to his roster reveal. We're moving up on 46 minutes, so trying to keep the show under an hour. Because I want to get some food and fucking Bergeron. And watch some baseball and maybe a little bit of a football game. But Bobbitt, it's up to you, man.
Alrighty. Hang on one second. I was catching some Pokemon. Alrighty. Alright, so the roster reveal today, I'm going to go over everybody because there's 62 people, so fuck that shit. I'm just going to go over the highlights. First up, Andrade Cien Almas is in the game, finally. So is Aria Davari, Waifu,
Which waifu?
Asuka.
Okay, well, of course. You're naming off. Give us some that are. Is there any that are not in it, or that are in it this year that weren't last year?
Here's one I didn't think was going to be in it, but he is. Chris Jericho. Drew Gulak is in the game.
Okay.
John Cena, of course.
Well, they aren't not going to put him in the game.
Well, it's because they can fucking. They also advertised that 2003 match or 2004 match with Daniel Bryan.
Right.
One other new one, Tony Nese is in the game.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's pretty much all the new ones.
There
Oh,
you go.
Sonya Deville's in the game.
Was she in the game last year?
No.
Okay.
Just Mandy Rose.
Okay.
Shelton Benjamin's in the game too.
There we go.
There we go. Well, he was in the game last year just as an older character, I think, wasn't he? He's probably a DLC or something.
I think he was a player mate character actually.
See, I don't play 2K19. I don't play WWE stuff, so I'm more of a until they bring back the GM mode, I don't care.
Mandy Rose is in it.
Yeah, well, she was last year, Heather just said, so.
At least I think she was.
Lince Dorado.
Lindsay Dorado,
Yeah.
205 Live, nobody cares. Right?
Mayor Kane is in it.
Mayor Kane?
Yeah.
corporate team, in other words. He was in it as Demon King before.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the new ones.
Do we really want Mike Kanellis in the game? Mike Kanellis sucks dick. And his name is Mike Bennett. You know, the reason they named him Mike Kanellis is because it's not recognizable enough for them. You do realize that Maria Kanellis is her last name, so apparently they wussed him out and made him the bitch. Mike Kanellis is garbage. So that's it.
It's all the new ones.
I mean, look, everybody that sits there and says, well, what about the rest of them? Well, you probably already know who they're all going to... Whoever was in the game last year is in the game this year, unless they released them, like Neville.
And Enzo Amore.
And Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Maybe next year Rusev Day will get released.
Summer Rae shouldn't be in the game either.
Summer Rae shouldn't be in the game.
Emma.
Sad to say, Emma probably won't be in the game. So yeah.
And keep in mind, we're still getting more and more roster reveals. So
Yep.
next week we'll have part 3.
Yep. And how many parts are they doing? I'm sorry, I'll let you throw in here. How many parts are they doing? Did it just...
It may end up being 4.
I don't know, because last year was 5.
Okay.
This year they may only do 4.
Yeah, I don't fully know.
What were you gonna say?
They're doing slow leaks until the game is released, which it kind of makes sense because it's not coming out until what, October?
Did they reveal all the gameplay already?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Actually, no. They haven't even announced what game modes is in it yet.
Okay.
I thought they announced that everything that was going to be part of it was already done.
No, the only thing that they've announced was that $1 million challenge in the Mortal Kombat X towers.
And the Daniel Bryan thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for right now.
I thought that's all they were going to reveal, and that was all that was going to be added to the game.
Well, they haven't revealed my career stuff or anything yet, though.
That they did actually, because now you could be a woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's
Finally.
now a woman's My Career Mode, as far as I knew.
Oh, okay. So,
That was like one of the first things they released about the game.
yeah, Emma right now, I think she's hurt, so she can't wrestle, David. So she'll be back though. I mean, she won't be back in WWE, but she's hurt right now. She was on commentary when the women's Fatal 4-Way was going on. So, and she's really good at commentating. She knows her shit. She was the woman that she was announcing with. They're both in Ring of Honor, and they're both fighting over the title. So Emma should, if she wouldn't have gotten hurt, probably would have been the first champion. But she was hurt. She got hurt, I think, so she couldn't win the title. But she will be competing for. She'll probably end up being women's champion sometime. She's only 27, 28 years old. WWE will be wanting her back soon as fuck. I'm telling you.
Well, the whole reason why they released her was because they tried to do that whole Emelina gimmick, but you know what? They also tried to do it while she was going through the injury of her back.
Yeah.
So she had a lot of trouble even just walking in that dress that she first came out in.
Yeah. So.
Which you could see.
Okay, I mean, I don't. But yeah, she'll be back and she'll be competing in Ring of Honor soon. Trexter, do you have anything you'd like to add?
No, just that the roster reveals are sounding good. I like they're taking their time so they can kind of space it out.
Well, you know it's not going to be anything special. Career mode's going to be the same fucking garbage as it was last year, which is sad because they could do so much better, so much more with the engine that PS4 and Xbox One. And look, computers can do more than what you think.
Yes.
It's just WWE throws shit together just so they can get the product out so that they can make money. They don't give a fuck what they give you, and that's sad.
Well, actually, with the games, it's more 2K's fault because they even did it with the sports games that they produced.
I know. Well, I mean, their baseball game was always pretty good. I didn't have any problems with that. They stopped making it. I don't know why. I think the reason they stopped making it was because of the PS4, the show monopolized on the market. They just weren't making any. They weren't making games. They weren't able to keep up with MLB the show. So, but whatever, it's fine. I don't know what their attire is going to be like. I'm pretty sure you can edit it like you can edit most fucking attire that superstars have.
Yeah, you can change up anything with any of them.
So whether or not it's in the game, you can still make it so. Other than that, I do want to say one more thing. I went through and I looked at New Japan and what they are doing for their next pay-per-view or next thing that they're doing, and it's called Road to Destruction. They're all tag matches.
With the exception of 2 singles matches.
Well, no, each one has a singles match, but it's not any one great superstar that's in a singles match. So, I just want to throw this out there. Before you start shitting on what WWE does, New Japan kind of does the same thing. Yes, they give you better matches, but people are just saying, I'm sick and tired of the tag team matches. Well, why are you sick and tired of the tag team matches? Don't just say you're sick and tired of the tag team matches because you're sick and tired of the tag team matches. Because this weekend, this pay-per-view or whatever it is that New Japan is doing, it's all 6-man tags, 8-man tags, tag team matches. There's like 7 matches each night. Every single one of those matches except for one is a singles match. Or a tag team match of some sort. There's no triple threat, there's no fatal 4-way. It's all tag team matches. So before you shit on the WWE and say I don't want to see tag team matches, watch what you say, because I will bury you hard. I get why. I know why I don't want to see, because they continuously do it and they do it wrong. But as long as it's done right, they're okay. As long as it tells a story as to what's going on. But they're all going to be, it's all the same people in the same fucking matches for the next 3 days. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is Wisconsin Badgers. This is their mascot. This is Bucky Badger. So, yeah. It's not a jersey, it's just an overcoat. But other than that, I mean, I don't have anything. Bobbitt, have you got anything else, brother?
No, I don't, brother.
All right. Well, I'm good. You know where to find me on Twitter. You can find me at jpbaker91. You can DM me with any question. You can DM Goonie Goo Goo. You can DM Heather with your questions. She's at Goonie20. We're here. I will answer any question that you have. If you want my question answered on the shows, please ensure that you put that in the DM. I do want to say that again, and I thought Aaron or Dan Rex, he asked me a question, and I'll actually go back and because he didn't hear that I answered the question. I already did, but I'll answer it again. And I will read his question to you. Alright, he said, "Hey JP, got a question if you can answer it. Can you remember the reason why Shane left the WWE? Is he getting tired of WWE, or is it because of his injuries?" It is neither. Apparently, and Bobbitt can answer this question better, he has his own business, so he's been handling that. That being said, he is still the commissioner of the WWE SmackDown Live roster. It's just he is not there right now because they have no need for his storyline, or for his... They have no story for him, in a sense, I guess. And I'll probably come up. He'll probably be back sometime around Survivor Series, I'm assuming, because
Of the traditional
Survivor Series is coming up, and he'll... For some reason, they still... I don't know if they're trying to tell this story about
brother
fucking...
versus sister.
The brother versus sister thing. They've already fucked it up, so... But we'll see. With that being said, I am good to go. There's your question answered. Bob, if you want to elaborate on that a little bit more, you probably know more. You read it more than I did. The question was asked to me, and I figured... At first, I thought why he left the first time. I think probably because he started up his business and just wanted to go do his own thing for a little bit. But he was talking about recently. So, with that being said, I'm gonna let Trexter, and then Bobbitt. Why don't you go? You can go last since you're gonna close up the show. Is that okay with you?
Alright.
So Trexter,
That's totally fine with me, homie.
Okay, Trexter, you got anything you want to add?
Just that he is, I believe it's diverticulitis still as a reason why, but he mainly wants to give Paige the forefront because he doesn't always want to be on TV. But
well, I think a lot, and I think a lot of that is there's really nothing for him to do. Now, that doesn't mean that he's going to have a fucking match in Survivor Series. I'm just saying he won't be back until then. But if it's diverticulitis, why in the fuck did he have a match with Daniel Bryan then?
I have no idea.
This is the dumbest fucking move on his part. So, is that all you got?
Yeah, just saying that everyone can talk to you on Facebook and Twitter, like you guys said. Just DM questions. I don't mind. I'm happy to answer questions, and if you want me to answer on the show, I'll answer them on the show. I don't mind.
Yeah, just make sure you answer this on the show if you could.
Right.
And since this is Bobbitt's channel, it feels like mine, but since this is Bobbitt's channel, Bobbitt, why don't you go ahead and take us out with whatever it is that you got to say.
And with that, we bid you adieu. Good night, ma, and bang.
It's so fucking weird. Y'all have a great night.